Well, Coach Daeges, congrats on the win, 6-3 victory, kind of classic Harlan, the response right away when they tied it up.
Yeah, that was pretty neat to see, really. I mean, a lot of teams could panic, but these kids went, right back to work. Starting with Smith's getting the leadoff walk, and we put some pressure on them, and we were able to get a couple of hits there and pull out the victory.
Josh Cheek, 5 really strong innings, ran into a little trouble against a good offensive team in the 6th. So how would you evaluate his outing?
I thought his stuff was great today. I mean, he was able to command his curveball, which I thought was big, and his pitch count there in the top of the 6th was getting into the 90s. I think he finished with 99, so he was getting tired. It's a hot day, but he really battled and gave us a chance to win.
Is it a hard decision to know when to go to the bullpen?
It is. It really is. And as you see, our bullpen guy was freshman Connor Brook, who has not ever pitched here. So to put that game in his hands, says a lot about Connor's composure and the ability to go out there and throw strikes.
Not necessarily a ton of, real offensive highlights, but you did enough to score 6 runs. I guess Doran had a couple of runs driven in. What was it at the plate that allowed you guys to get it done?
Well, I think our guys are just grinding out at bats, and getting guys in base and putting a little pressure on them. I mean, we were able to steal a few bases today. We did make some base running mistakes there in the, I believe it was the 3rd inning, where I think we left maybe a run out there on the table, maybe 2. But these guys, they just keep battling and did a good job of, scoring 6 runs on, I don't know, what was it, 7, 8 hits today, something like that. So that shows the efficiency of offense.
Does it just take repetition to play as good a defense as you guys do? I mean, that probably is something that doesn't get stated enough. 95% fielding percentage, only 44 errors. How do you guys get that year in, year out, really, out of your players?
Well, I think it starts, with your defense up the middle, and I think Dylan Sears is as good a shortstop as there is in the state, if not one of the better ones to play in Harlan in a long time. Center field with Nick Foss, I mean, he can really go get them. And turning double plays, I think one of the stats we have is that we've turned 80-some double plays in the last 3 years, which is phenomenal. But we work hard at it. It's not something we just kind of, take for granted. So, a lot of hard work and a lot of talented kids.
Finally, a little celebration out of these guys after they won a big game. I guess this was obviously the biggest one they've won in about a year's time.
It is, and I think everybody, sometimes thinks you can just roll out there and do this, and these kids have done this 3 years in a row, but it's very hard. There's a lot of pressure, and they deserve to celebrate, and I was really happy for them.
So where do you go from here? I mean, you're going to scout right away, or take a little time to enjoy it?
We're going to go right out and scout and see who we got to play tomorrow, and hopefully we play well tomorrow and get a victory.
Coach, thanks a bunch for your time.
Thank you.